Hi, Pauls. Welcome back with warm greetings and heartiest thanks for listening to me on my Shondipisha Astrology YouTube channel. Tonight, I am going to astrologize the majesty of Jupiter together with all the three aspects it carries, debunking all the myths about it and exploring the fascinating results that it showers in the life of the native. Okay, let's dive deep into Jupiter. What does Jupiter do? Jupiter spoils the house where it posits, and the blessings from the Almighty starts showering the life of the native through the houses getting aspect from Jupiter. Now, before moving forward, let's understand the planetary aspects. As you all know, that Mars has been assigned the lordship of the eighth zodiac of the universal natal chart of Kaalpurusha. Jupiter has been given the lordship of the ninth zodiac, and Saturn the tenth zodiac of the universe of the cosmic natal chart of Kaalpurusha. Hence, these three planets poses eighth aspect, ninth aspect, and tenth aspect respectively. I mean to say, Jupiter possesses the ninth aspect, Mars possesses the eighth aspect, and Saturn possesses the tenth aspect. Again, quite similar like all other planets, these three planets also poses the direct and opposite aspect, that is the seventh aspect. Besides these two aspects, these three planets poses one extra spatial aspects, which is really special about these three planets. Jupiter possesses the fifth aspect, Mars the fourth aspect, and Saturn the third aspect. Now, let's make you understand how to count planetary aspects. It is very simple. While counting planetary aspect, you have to count it clockwise in terms of shadowy planets like Rahu or Ketu, and anti-clockwise for all other planets. So while moving across in a natal chart, you have to consider the house where the concerned planet is positing as the first house, and you have to count from there, clockwise or anti-clockwise. As you know, that anti-clockwise in terms of all the planets and clockwise in terms of shadowy planets like Rahu and Ketu. Now let's dive deep into Jupiter's aspects. First, I'll start astrologizing the fifth aspect. The fifth aspect of from Jupiter denotes the outcomes based on the auspicious deeds done in the previous birth, and when the effects of those auspicious deeds done in the previous birth will start materializing into reality in this existing birth. So, quite naturally, fifth aspect from Jupiter is the guru's or the elder's blessings that the native has earned through his auspicious deeds done in the previous birth, and the honesty and the impetuosity which led the native to do such auspicious deeds. So now let's understand the fifth aspect from Jupiter with few examples. Suppose Jupiter is positing at the first house of a natal chart, and from there it is aspecting the fifth house, the house of offsprings. So it will signify that the native will get blessed with a good and obedient son, completely irrespective of the fact if the native will be able to become a good father or not, because it will depend completely on the planetary situation present in his own natal chart. It is the gift from God for the native, which the native has earned through his auspicious deeds done in the previous birth. And Jupiter's fifth aspect on the fifth house assures its reflection in this existing life. Clear? Okay. Now let's understand it more clearly with another example. Suppose Jupiter is positing at the fifth house in a natal chart. So from there it will aspect the ninth house with its fifth aspect. So such natives will definitely possess or will definitely get birth into the family of a religious and pious father. The native will also get pride and heartiest respect from his or her grandson also. The native will also develop inclination towards religion and spirituality from the previous birth. So it is rightly said that there is a strong bond between the fifth aspect from Jupiter and the auspicious rewards from the previous birth. Also, remember that Jupiter is the most benefic planet of this cosmos. It is the guru of the devtas, of the deities, and hence only Jupiter can bless a native with pure energy required to usher in the positive auspicious rewards from previous birth and materialize the same into reality in this existing birth. Clear? Now, I'm going to tell you the most interesting and fascinating facts about the fifth aspect from Jupiter. Natives start getting positive beneficial rewards from the houses getting fifth aspect from Jupiter quite effortlessly, directly, and even without doing nothing. Because it has been allotted for him in the previous birth, and Jupiter's fifth aspect reflects its materialization in the reality in this existing birth. Now, let's move forward to the seventh aspect of Jupiter. Seventh aspect from Jupiter signifies challenges. But Jupiter is such a benefic planet, such a pious planet, that natives even start getting positive beneficial results from the houses getting seventh aspect from Jupiter. Natives start working harder, trying harder and harder to improve the qualities within himself or herself to accomplish the stuffs related to the houses getting seventh aspect from Jupiter. Naturally, it becomes the motto of their life. So, Jupiter's seventh aspect signifies consistent and constant effort for improvement and betterment. Remember that. Things do not start get materializing into reality from the houses getting seventh aspect from Jupiter quite automatically, quite directly, as a reward to luck or as a result of the auspicious deeds done in the previous birth. Rather, the natives will have to work harder and harder for that. I do not mean to say that natives will feel pressurized to work for that. Rather, natives will do that, will work harder from the deepest core of their heart. They will simply enjoy working to improve within himself or herself the qualities required for the accomplishment of the stuffs related with the houses getting seventh aspect from Jupiter. Now let's understand it with few examples. First, suppose Jupiter is positing at the first house at the ascendant in a natal chart. So from there it will automatically aspect the seventh house with its seventh aspect. Seventh house is the house of the spouse. So such natives will try harder, work harder for the development of their spouse. Such natives will think that they have received their spouse as a reward to their luck. They will consider their spouse as the most proudest position of their life. They will feel in this way that they will have to work harder, try harder, and they will have to take good care of their spouse in a nice way for the development of the spouse. Such will be the life of the natives with Jupiter positing at the first house, aspecting the seventh house with its seventh aspect. Now, let's understand it more clearly with another example. Suppose Jupiter is positing at the fifth house. So, from there, it will aspect the 11th house, the house of profit and gains, with its seventh aspect. So, such natives will stay completely engrossed throughout their life in their consistent effort to see an uprise or increase in their daily profit or daily income. Again, suppose Jupiter is positing at the second house and from there aspecting the eighth house with its seventh aspect. Eighth house, guys, we know that is the house of the occult, house of the mystical. So such natives will stay engrossed in their constant effort towards conceptualizing and understanding the occult, the mystic. Again, eighth house is also the house of death, so such natives will get blessed with a long lifespan. But such natives will develop a kind of pessimistic approach towards what they have achieved. I mean to say that they will not feel happy occasionally at certain stages of their life with what they have achieved, with their accomplishments. Now, let's move forward to the ninth aspect, the most beneficial, the most benefic, the most pious one from Jupiter. Ninth aspect from Jupiter signifies the desire of the soul, the ultimate craving of the soul, and Jupiter's blessings for the accomplishment of the same in the existing birth of the native. Ninth aspect of Jupiter in a natal chart, it can easily be predicted the spheres where the natives will get, the spheres of the fields where the natives will get landmark success. Because the houses under the effect of the ninth aspect from Jupiter are bound to deliver positive results in the spheres or the fields as referred by the houses getting ninth aspect from Jupiter. Let's understand this also with a practical example. Suppose Jupiter is positing at the fourth house in a natal chart, aspecting the 12th house with its ninth aspect. Guys, remember that in fourth house, Jupiter is considered to becoming the most powerful one because from here its ninth aspect falls on the 12th house. 12th house is the house of detachment, is the house of moksha. Moksha means freedom from this Maya. Foreign connections, foreign land, foreign connection, foreign land, expenditure, investment, top of a hill, spirituality, and so on. So, such natives with Jupiter positing at the fourth house and aspecting the 12th house will ultimately get detached from the main current of the society. They will either get settled in foreign land or ultimately will hit the button of spirituality or the moksha. Such natives will really be personality with a different kind of energy. You can't match them with average people. They will be natives with different kind of energy present in their characteristic traits. Now, let's one more example. Suppose Jupiter is positing the first house, so from there it will aspect the ninth house with its ninth aspect. So such natives, maybe whatever they do during their lifespan will ultimately turn out to becoming a highly pious and religious personality. That's for sure. Again, suppose Jupiter is positing at the fifth house, and from there it is aspecting the ascendant in a natal chart with its ninth aspect. So such natives will really love themselves very much. They will work harder for their personal development and they will really achieve landmark success. Really, they will achieve landmark success. Now, when natives start getting benefits from the ninth aspect from Jupiter, I'll tell you that the effects of ninth aspect from Jupiter start surfacing in the life of the native only after the age of 45. So natives with fourth house Jupiter will start hitting the button of moksha, will start getting spiritual after the age of 45. Natives with Jupiter positing at the ascendant will start getting spiritual or religious after the age of 45, and natives with Jupiter at the fifth house will start shifting their utmost focus on their own self, on their very self after that very age, after the age of 45. And after the age of 45, such natives will get blessed with such kind of knowledge that they will get to know about everything of this universe, and people will start recognizing them as Jagat Guru. That really happens with fifth house Jupiter natives. After the age of 45, they will start getting recognized as Jagat Guru. Now, let me clarify one more thing, because if this is not clarified, this discussion won't be complete. As I told you at the very beginning of this video that Jupiter spoils the house where it posits. Now, let me clarify the reason. Jupiter is a natural teacher. So what does the teacher do? Teacher will point out weaker aspects for the purpose of rectification. So, natives really become critical critical about the stuffs related with the houses Jupiter is positing at. They really become critical about the things. They instead of instead of praising even the good ones, though they know that things are going very okay, they keep on criticizing things, though they do this for only for the purpose of rectification. But you will have to understand that no one will tolerate no one will tolerate if someone starts showing their mastery, starts showing their wisdom in every aspects of life. No one will tolerate such kind of unwanted wisdom, getting them lessons for the purpose of rectification in every aspects of life, because they will take it as if their freedom is being snatched away from them. Let's understand this with examples. First house Jupiter. Natives with Jupiter positing at the first house in their natal chart will disfollow their teachers. They will think that they know everything, and they do not need to listen to anyone else. Hence, they will also disfollow their teachers, criticizing them. Second house Jupiter, though they will and come of a financially equipped and reputed family, they will never be satisfied with their financial status of their family. They will always criticize the financial condition of their family. Third house Jupiter will criticize their siblings. Fourth house Jupiter, the natives with Jupiter positing at the fourth house in their natal chart will start criticizing even their mother. And in the same way, natives with Jupiter positing at the fifth house in their natal chart will start criticizing their siblings, sorry, their offsprings, their sons or daughters. And natives with Jupiter positing at the seventh house in their natal chart will become lawyer and start criticizing all. So, solution solution for this problem is rather simple. First, the native has to understand that no one tolerates if someone shows their grasp, their mastery over everything. No one will tolerate critical approach or unwanted wisdom for the purpose of rectification to a problem which does not even require rectification, which can easily be ignored. So the solution is that do not show unwanted wisdom where it is not required. Do not go for solving problems or situations which does not require a solution, which can easily be treated with a little ignorance. Try to ignore things. Try to stop being critical about everything. Try to ignore. little things. This will help improving the stuffs related to the houses Jupiter is positing at. Now, I would like to add one more thing, that very recently Jupiter is going to transit to Taurus in the zodiac sign of its enemy, that is Venus, Daitya Guru Shukracharya. So it will leave a great impact on all the 12 zodiac moon signs. So I'm going to create a playlist decoding the significant impacts of the Jupiter's transit to the Taurus, that is going to set in on the 2nd of May 2024. Don't forget to listen to those videos also, because it will help you a lot to understand the current, to understand what is going to happen in your life in the near future. So thanks a lot from the deepest core of my heart for listening to me on my Vedic Astrology YouTube channel. I'll keep on coming with a lot more interesting videos on the odds and the basics of Vedic astrology, because it is my purpose, it is my duty. And if you like my videos, if my videos help you even a bit, do not forget to like them and subscribing my YouTube channel. Thank you.